Hi everyone, I'm Rahman and you guys can call me Miss Nida. I'm your teacher and today we're going to explore about 3D shapes with flat faces, or also known as polyhedron. Before we talk about what a polyhedron is, we are going to discuss about 3D shape first. So, generally in geometry, 3D shapes has two types. One, 3D shapes with flat faces, and two, 3D shapes with curved faces. 3D shape with flat faces consist of cubes, cuboid, prism, and pyramid. And 3D shape with curved face consists of cylinder, cones, and sphere. So that's something you should remember because it will be useful as we learn about three-dimensional shapes. Back to the main topic today, 3D shapes with flat faces, or polyhedron. So, what a polyhedron is? A polyhedron is a 3D shapes that has flat faces, straight edges, and sharp corner, or we can call it vertices. Each face in polyhedron is usually a polygon. Well, if you forget about what is a polygon, I remind you that a polygon is a flat shape with at least 3 straight sides and angles, and typically 5 or more, like a square, rectangle, triangle, octagon, hexagon, and many more. Now, take a look at this object. Is it a polyhedron? We can find out by checking whether it meets the characteristic of polyhedron or not. So, a polyhedron has a flat face. It has a flat face. It's flat, not curved. Flat. 2. A polyhedron has straight edges. It's straight. This is an edges. So in this object, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 straight edges. And 3. A polyhedron has sharp corner, or a vertices. This is a vertices, or a sharp corner. In this object, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sharp corner, or 8 vertices. So this is an example of a polyhedron. And what about this? What about this object? This object is this object a polyhedron? Is it has flat face? No. Is it has straight edges? No, it's not straight, it curves. And is it has sharp corner? I don't see a sharp corner. So this is not a polyhedron. This is an example of 3D shape with curved faces, or we can call it a cylinder. And then I have two more examples of polyhedron: a prism and a pyramid. Both of this polyhedron, it has flat faces, straight edges, and sharp corner. But how to distinguish between the two? It's simple. A prism has 2 identical bases and a rectangular sides. For example, a rectangular prism or a triangular prism. And a pyramid it has one identical base and a triangular sides that meet at a point that we can call it the apex. Example, a square pyramid or a triangular pyramid. So just remember, a prism, it has up and down the same shape, such as a square or a rectangle, it's same. So if you find something that has two bases but it's not identical, that's not a prism. That's just 3D shapes. Or it depends if it has straight edges, that's a polyhedron. But you can just call it 3D shape with flat faces. And what about pyramid? Pyramid, you can remember that pyramid has one identical base that has triangular side that connect, that meet at a point. This point that we call the apex. If you guys ask about the example in real life, a pyramid is the pyramid of Giza that placed in Egypt. That's an example of pyramid. It has flat faces, straight edges, and sharp corner. And if you ask about a real life example of a prism, you can find it in a box of Hello Panda snacks, because the shape of the box is a hexagonal prism. You can see it by this image here. Okay, before we finish our lessons, I have a question for you. So earlier I already explained about prism, right? So a prism has two identical bases. Then what about this object? Is this also a prism? You can answer it and think about it at home, okay? So that's an introduction about 3D shapes with flat faces, and thanks for joining me today in my short lessons. I hope you had fun learning about polyhedrons, and I hope these lessons can give you new knowledge about shapes, about 3D shapes. And until next time, bye.